this is the deal. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think what I done did is I messed up. I think I messed up. I ended the funky outro. I had the stuff going. I think, and it's a little delay, but that's okay. We're going to make it work. Let me ask a question. Did you guys hear the shameless plug? If you heard the shameless plug, let me get a hell yeah or something. I don't know what's going on with this audio, with this video, but I'm trying something new. You got a view of the whole office. I may have to do some editing after the fact to make this look good. But what's happening? 26 seconds into the podcast and I'm already technical difficulty. I think that might be um because of today's what is it? Bourbon Barrel Quad. This is some good stuff. But anyway, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Onyx here, Going Full Nerd. What's happening? What's going on with you? Hopefully you've been here before, so you know what's going on. Did y'all hear the shameless plug? Or did I not press the button when I was supposed to press the button? You didn't get funky intro, didn't get shameless plug. It just popped in and you saw this beautiful face. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, the technical difficulties aside, what's happening, everybody? Shout out to everybody that joins in. Oh, it is one of those days. Oh my gosh. Just trying to rush through, do things, jump, do a couple of things. But we're going to get to reviewing Extraction, but we're also going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to flap our lips regarding Netflix because, we got a lot of stuff going on. If you've been following the YouTube channel, following the podcast, and everything, what you may or may not have seen, what you may or may not have known is that the movie industry is tripping. And um the what's the best way for me to do it? What's the best way for me to say it? Is the movie industry is all like this now. So, you know, we know that things have been kind of crazy for your boy. Things have been crazy since haven't been able to go to movie theaters, since I haven't been able to do top box office and things like that. It kind of throws everything out of whack. So, let's see. Now that I see that we got a few people in the chat, did y'all see the intro or get the intro? Did that come through? I mean, I'm trying to figure out because I have to initialize stuff, and this is just the heartache and pain of trying to do a webcast. You set up the webcast and everything, and then you set it all up, but it didn't. I don't know if it broadcasted. I have no clue. I gotta check for myself. I mean, it's wild, it's crazy, but somebody got to check it. Yo, so here goes the deal, folks. Netflix. Let's talk Netflix. Let's talk Netflix a little bit. Netflix is making it hard. Netflix is making it real hard. And the reason why I say Netflix is making it real hard for the movie industry in general is because Netflix is just coming out with its own movies. And good, bad, or indifferent, this can be a problem. This can be a good thing. This could be something else. So let me just see something real quick. Let me just check something. We got things going on. We got background. And I have no problem sharing with you that sometimes I have technical difficulties. Yep, I had technical difficulties. So you know what that means? That means your boy is going to end up downloading this video and editing stuff. But it is what it is. Okay, so let's talk. Let's talk. All right. So, in other words, Netflix is making it hard for movie theaters and the movie industry in general. Okay. It is what it is. All right. Now, the Netflix film Extraction, it has become, or it's looking to become, Netflix's biggest ever film premiere. Now, that's saying a lot. Okay. For something that we used to call a direct to video release. Y'all remember these? It's like, what they call it, like Aladdin 4 straight to VHS or, you know, Universal Soldier 99. It doesn't have Jean Claude Van Damme, but they're using the characters, or anything that you could watch. Like, what is it? You have Sharknado, but then they had Killer Whale Nado and stuff like that. That's how it feels when you're getting these Netflix properties. But Netflix has something that those properties didn't. They got money. Okay. Now, it's also saying a lot about a company that was part of the reason Blockbuster and video rentals died. If you haven't paid attention, remember Netflix started off as you pay X amount of dollars a month and we're going to send you a DVD. We're going to send you a DVD here. We're going to send you a DVD there. We're going to, you mail it back. We're going to mail it to you. And they made money that way. Okay. That was back in the day before all this digital streaming stuff. Now, that was the death of Blockbuster, folks. Hollywood Video, Blockbuster, all that good stuff. Redbox is still around for, people that don't want to, jump into it or still hang with it, but still we've got that issue. Okay? So, here's the thing. When Netflix issued the statement, they said this film is poised to become most watched feature film premiere to date. You know, that's coming off the heels of Universal and AMC's theaters having beef because Trolls World Tour made $100 million on video on demand and stuff like that. And with people around the world sheltering in place because of the pandemic, they're watching this movie Extraction in droves. We got Netflix subscriptions. There's millions of people across the world subscribe to Netflix. Netflix stock prices are through the roof, and they are just straight up boom, boom, boom. We gonna get this, get this, get this. So it's well on its way to becoming the biggest ever film premiere on Netflix. Projected 90 million households getting in on this action within the first 4 weeks. First 4 weeks, folks. 4 weeks. Okay? Can you imagine? Now, people eat Netflix, okay, 90 million households. I'm not going to say people, households. At, let's take Netflix prices. What is it? $15 a month, okay? 12 to $15 a month, 90 million households. Come on, folks. Let's do the math. Let's do the math. Let's get some math going. I'll get the calculator out because, I'm like those new kids. I can't do that new math and everything. So we talking $15 a month on average times 90 million households. That is over 1.3 billion. Golly jeez. Is this crazy? Now, think about this. Netflix ended up getting the Russo brothers, okay? They got the Russo brothers to go ahead and financially back this. Now, the Russo brothers are one of the most powerful screenplay, directing, producing duos in recent years. I mean, think about it. You had the Wachowskis. They started off at the Wachowski brothers. Now they the Wachowski sisters. Okay, we'll let that go. All right. All right. Then you got the Duffer brothers, Stranger Things. They doing their thing. But the Russo brothers put so much into thrillers and actions, it's not hard to like what they do. It's not hard. It ain't hard. It really isn't hard to like what they do. Even if it isn't the best effort ever. Now, we got the director, the stuntman turned director directing this. What's his name? Sam. Oh man, I forget his name. I didn't write it down. And, I want to call him Sam Witwicky from like Transformers, but you know who I'm talking about if you look it up. But check it out. Case in point is the plot for Extraction. Notice I'm saying plot. You've got a stuntman directing an action film. You think that would be a super great thing, right? Right? Wrong. Okay. Chris Helmsworth, let me give you the plot. Chris Helmsworth is Tyler Rake. That has got to be one of the most action movie shit that you've ever listened to, heard, seen, or watched. Okay. He's a black market mercenary, former Australian Special Air Service Regiment soldier. I never knew the Australians were supposed to be so rough. I mean, you always hear about the Israelis, you always hear about the Russians, you always hear about the American Special Forces. You don't hear much about Australia, you know? I mean, I'm just saying, go figure. Okay, he's recruited by his fellow mercenary Nick Khan to rescue Ovi Mahan Jr., the son of India's biggest drug lord, from Dhaka, Bangladesh, where he's being held for ransom by Bangladesh's biggest drug lord, Amir Asif. Let me tell you, first of all, you guys mentioned it in the chat. I don't know how I'm feeling about Indian drug lords. Okay, I'm like, okay, we got Slumdog Millionaire meets Scarface with this one. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. So, and the Indian Special Forces, dude, I'm going to throw it out there. So, here we go. Now, I'm going to tell you, this movie gives you enough to stay on your toes. Netflix, they know what people want to see. Netflix knows how to get you sucked in. Okay. So, what they did is they got this a lot of action to keep you on your toes. But the story, let's talk about the story, folks. The story itself, as far as cohesiveness and motivation of Chris Helmsworth character, the main one, is so superficial, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, okay, you're going to get the money. Okay, let me hit you with this. Spoilers. You're going to get the money. You get the kid, stuff goes south, you're going to get the money, right? You can't get the money. What do? Mercenary Onyx. That kid gets left wherever the hell he at, and I'm gone. Not Tyler Rake. Nah, we got to stretch this out for a 2 hour some odd movie. No, no, no. We go have a heart. We gonna be a mercenary with a heart. We gonna rock that. Okay. So here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. Other than scratching my head on the story, I'm gonna be honest with you. Other than scratching my head on the motivation of Tyler Rake or Chris Helmsworth's character, this is the thing. This is the thing. The action makes up for it. The action is paramount. The action is over the top, and you got a stuntman directing it. Why not? It should be like that. It has to be like that. So check this out. Okay, the you know I'm gonna throw it. Car chases, close quarters fight scenes. Yo, it's everything you want to look at. I did a review on Will Smith's Gemini Man, and that was cool with the special effects, the fight scenes and stuff. This is way over the top. This is so banging on the fight scenes. You are like, yo, I mean, they got this one cohesive shot that goes from car chases to fight scenes to dudes getting hit by cars and shot, and I'm doing the rifle and I'm knocking you out. They're pulling the pistol out. Dude was doing mad stuff. I mean, he did stuff that put John Wick to shame. He did stuff that put Neo from the Matrix to shame. He did stuff that made Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds from the Deadpool movie, look like he wasn't nothing. 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 All right. So now, here goes my thing. Here's the thing. Chris Helmsworth, basically in this, he still was super heroic. You think about it, as many cuts, explosions, stabs, hits, jumps, falls, fights, bangs, booms. He even fought David Harbour from Stranger Things. Even they threw down. Okay? Come on, man. Yo, dude, if it was any regular person would have been knocked out. Not Australian Special Forces though. There must be some tough dudes. I don't remember them from my time in the military. I ain't seen not now one of them. I would love to know where they at because we should. If they all like Chris Helmsworth, we need to be bringing them jokers in every time. Do everything. So check this out. Here's the thing. The main villain, the drug lord from Bangladesh, which that just shows you how American I am. I'm jacked up when it comes to geography. They were like, okay, Bangladesh and India. I'm like, ain't that the same damn place? I'm bad. I'm bad. My high school history and social studies teacher will probably be pissed. But anyway, here it goes. Main villain. He was superficial at most. I mean, with the backdrop of India and Bangladesh, that didn't help. It didn't help. It didn't make me afraid of the drug lords. Okay. I just saw all I could picture through this. I'm sorry. It's very stereotypical. What drugs were they running? I didn't hear that. Okay. They were throwing kids off of buildings, yo. It was like, yo, this, where's this kid? They were like, they were throwing kids off a building in this movie. I'm like, what the heck? It was crazy. And he was dressed like Prince. Yes, he was. He was dressed like Prince. But here goes the thing. And as Chris Helmsworth was doing his mission and going through, have you ever played like Halo or Gears of War or like Horde mode or Rapid Assault where it's just nothing but villains or enemies coming at you? That's how Chris Helmsworth went through this whole movie. He went through this whole movie. It was just it was like playing Horde mode on Gears of War. I mean, it is what it is. Enemies left and right. He was resupplying himself, taking their weapons, taking their ammo, just piece by piece. He had people calling him in, like, how you play a video game and it's like, hey, where do I go? Turn left. Okay, boom. And you're hearing those random voices and there's only one way you can go. I felt a couple of times like that during the car chase. It is what it is. It is what it is. Ammo drops, pickups. It was just a giant video game adventure. 100% action. I was feeling some kind of way. It was actually a movie that kept me on my seat at inch after inch after inch after inch. But hey, here we go. Let's talk a little bit. The ending of the movie. It was very ambiguous. Very, very ambiguous. And when I say ambiguous, I didn't know what to think of it. And I'm not going to spoil it because it's got some crazy stuff. If you watched it through to the end, you're like, wait a minute. Why didn't they do this from the beginning? Or, what's going on, how this happened. But I can say I'm very disappointed in the main villain. Very disappointed. Very disappointed in the good guys. Very, very, very disappointing. But here's the thing. If you like action and want to have a bunch of cringe-worthy, oh, did he get hit like that? Oh, no, he didn't. This is your movie, okay? This is the movie you need to watch. Now, if you want a storyline with some depth, if you want a storyline with some substance, if you want to feel for the hero, you want to feel hatred towards the villain, not so much. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen. So I'm going to break down my ratings. And I'm going to do old school, old math, not this new math. So if I was going to rate this movie just on the action alone, I would rate this movie a 5 out of 5 for action alone. Let me say it again. 5 out of 5 for action alone. If you are an action movie person and you don't care about story, you just want to see somebody getting their ass whooped, action, 5 out of 5. Don't miss Extraction. Get on it. Now, if you like a story, for the cohesiveness, for the character development, for the villain, for knowing the motivations, this sucker gets a 1. Okay? It gets a 1. Okay? I could follow, I had to think. Okay? I had to think a little bit. I had to assume a lot of shit to put two and two together. All right. Okay, this happened because okay, that's him. All right. He's a good. He wants to redeem himself. Okay, okay. I got you. I got you. You know, some of y'all are sitting in the chat and y'all talking about, yo, he lost his whole team. That's what. No, screw his team. I don't even know the names of anybody on his team to make me care that he lost his team. Matter of fact, what about his kid? I did. Oh, I got an emotional attachment to my my dead kid. Who? Who? I didn't even see what the kid looked like till the end of the movie, and at that point, I still didn't care. It's like, come on, man. A 1 for the story. So you average that out for Going Full Nerd. Basically, it's a 3. You can either take this or leave it. If you're looking for a story, you leave it. If you're looking for action, you take it. But hey, let me tell you, what alternatives do you have? I mean, there's no sports, okay? Yeah, it's not like you going outside. And if you are going outside, I don't want you near me. And then the other part about it is what you gonna do? You gonna watch every Netflix movie, every Hulu, every Amazon Prime, every Disney Plus movie you could get your hands on, to include every DVD and Blu-ray in your collection, or you gonna find the end of Pornhub. I don't know. I don't. You do what you do. I got a lot of movies. I got a lot of streaming services. I'm gonna watch what I'm gonna watch. Okay. So that's the thing. 3 out of 3, Extraction. Netflix is still doing their thing. I'm not gonna lie. Netflix is doing their thing. Netflix is very powerful. Netflix, in my mind, is part of the reason why you got so much beef going on between the theaters and movie studios like Universal. Because movie theaters, they ain't getting none of the Netflix stuff, and Netflix is starting to get big name stars. They getting some big name stars. Let's keep it real. So let's talk. So I'm going inside the live chat. I'm going inside the live chat. Let me do a couple of things. First of all, I always open it up. Let me go. Let me open the voice call. I'm gonna open the voice call line. Whether somebody calls or not, it's a whole different story. So let's go ahead. Let's open up the voice call line. Let's close out that window. Let's put up the voice call number. There we go. That's the voice call number if you do decide and want to call in. But I'm looking at the live chat. And at the live chat, somebody mentioned the Kid Army from Extraction. Now, I wasn't planning on spoiling a whole lot of this, but the Kid Army was such a waste. And the fact that my man just didn't take all them jokers out like he did all the police and the special forces as he was fighting through horde mode. I mean, I'd have been slapping them kids. It'd be like, I mean, he literally was like slapping kids. Like, this was like straight abuse, man, on Extraction. They were straight abusing kids through this whole movie. It's like, come on, you know? But that's true. That's true. Hey, ask a classy black man. I like that. But hey, big name stars are getting paid, and we're still going to watch it. Don't get it twisted. Good, bad, or indifferent. We're going to watch this stuff. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I gave it a 3 overall. I gave it an overall 3. But here goes the key. Would I watch this again? Yes. Why? Guilty pleasures. It is what it is, and this is what people don't really understand about movies. Is the thing. I could give a movie a complete 1. I could give a movie a complete 1. It would be 1. But if there's one thing in that movie I really, really like, okay, I'm going to watch it over and over again. And to see Chris Hemsworth smack that kid up who was trying to be a badass, I would just put that one part on loop and Netflix would get so many views off of it. I mean, I'm doing, but hey, it's true. Even though you're looking at movie theaters, losing revenue, they're getting upset, they're getting real mad about stuff that's being put out there. The producers are still going to pay the stars. The writers are going to get their due diligence, and they're going to make this money. And the thing about it is as long as we're subscribing to these services, as long as we're the consumers, we're going to make it do what it do. It is what it is. Okay. Now, phone lines are open. Call if you want, because I'm gonna end this in a couple of minutes because it gets hot in my office. If you notice, this is my office. If for those of you who noticed, and I saw you mention, those of you who noticed, I got a different camera. I'm using a different camera. I'm not gonna say I got a different camera. I'm using a different camera. Hopefully the picture's a little more crisp. That way you get all this beautiful goodness. And it forces me to clean my office so you can see it in its full glory. And this is half my crap that I can't even hang because, as you can see, my office is kind of small. I could go wall to wall, and I'm not such a big dude. But it is what it is. But, it is what it is. And I wanted to share the man cave with you guys for just a little bit. But check it. Here goes the thing. And I'm gonna end a lot of this on this note, outside of my technical difficulties in the beginning. Here goes the thing. Movies and entertaining ourselves during this time is paramount. Make sure that you're doing things to keep you going. Do a lot of things to keep you occupied, keep your spirits up, because I don't see this ending anytime soon. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We got states reopening. We got people saying, yo, I'm going to go out. You got people saying, no, I'm not going to go out. Hey, me personally, I don't mind working at home because I got a real cool place that I'm working out of. I do what I got to do, but there are a lot of people who aren't afforded that. Please be careful. No matter what you do, take your precautions, do what you do. Don't go overboard, but be mindful of the person around you. I got to do that. I got to be nice guy every so often. Gotta say. Now, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit. I got to put a little thing because I see my boy Damon pop in. Damon, did you watch my Release the Snyder Cut video? I posted a video day before yesterday about releasing the Snyder Cut after a few things went down. What I invite everybody to do is I want you to go check that video out on YouTube. It's only on YouTube. Okay, it's only on YouTube. Please go watch that one. And I want you to put in the comments, do you believe the Snyder Cut is real? Yes or no? I don't need any long discussions. I just want to know, is it real or not? Somebody tell me after you watch the video. I mean, I'm just saying. Last thing for the shameless plug. I'm glad you guys are here. I want to go ahead and say one thing is I put up an Eventbrite. For those of you who may or may not know, I'm trying something different. I'm going to play a few things. I'm going to try a couple of things. And what I am going to do, and I want you guys to share it, I put it out on Twitter. I'm going to put it out again, that I am having a trivia contest. Yes, a trivia contest. Next Saturday, 3 p.m. And it's going to be live. It is open for 99 people to join. It is up for 99 people to join. Okay. I will put a link inside of the description for this video after I've completely processed it. Okay. I will do that. Please sign up because it is not going to be a public video until I have the participants. If I get enough participants, because you guys are all stuck at home, share this video or share this part of it. Because you guys are all stuck at home, I am going to give away a Netflix gift card. Pay your bill, start a subscription, figure it out. But to the winner, after I tally it up of the participants, please, I will give that person an email with a Netflix gift card, my gift to you. Share it with people. Now, here goes the deal. It is completely and absolutely free. And it's free. I'm doing this out of my pocket. Out of my out of out of the tightest place in the universe, my wallet. Okay? Now here goes the deal about that. If you choose, I'm going to say it, if you choose to donate, please let me know. You could donate to the podcast through the podcast link on anchor.fm/GoingFullNerd. And that can increase the size of the Netflix gift card or produce multiple ones to give out more. It's up to you guys. I'm just saying, share it, do it. We're going to do it. All right. You want to release the Snyder Cut discussion. Okay, Damon, this is what I'm going to do for you. We're going to go ahead and we're going to set up an evening. We'll set up an evening. We'll open up the phone lines. I will premiere a video and we are going to talk to the masses about releasing the Snyder Cut. I want an unfiltered 100% people talking Snyder Cut. I will set up the Zoom teleconference to start that off. I will do that. And we will see where that goes. I will set that and promote it. You let me know a good date that you are available, because I'm not going to take all them bullets by myself. And it's going to be a whole show. But anyway, everybody, it's getting a little hot. My adult beverage. Now, I do got to throw it out here. Shameless plug. For those of you who drink adult beverages, get you some of this. This is good. Bourbon Barrel Quad. It is beer brewed in a bourbon barrel, and it's delicious. But anyway, folks, let me go ahead and hit this outro music. Thanks. I appreciate you sitting through the technical difficulties in the beginning. And as always, remember, if you can't say anything nice about anybody, don't say anything at all. Send it to me, please, because you know what? If you send it to me, I will say it for you. Let me get rid of this. Get rid of that. There we go. Hey, peace. Peace, y'all. I'm out of here. Where that music at? Boom. This almost sounds like football music, don't it? Don't y'all miss sports? I know I do. I do. But just let y'all know, y'all don't see the Captain America shield. Y'all don't see it. The Spider-Man costume. Y'all don't see it. I got to show off a little bit. Peace.